Oh!
No!
What are you doing?
You do not!
Hey!
You do not!
What are you doing?
Bruh.
What?
You do not take pictures of me! Oh my God!
Hey there, legend. If you're watching this, then you already know what time it is. This is where we take delusions, sprinkle them with wokeness, and throw them straight into the fiery pit of logic and truth. Smash that like button if you don't want to wake up one morning as a full-blown wokey. Trust me, it happens. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of clarity in this chaotic world. Alright, let's dive right in.
Oh, really? God, you girl. And I'll tell you why. You don't even know what it's like to feel unsafe. Don't do your hair. Don't put on makeup. Put on a baggy t-shirt and some sweatpants. A guy looks at you when you feel unsafe. You know what? Just go lock yourself in a room because you're not good at life. Go.
Putting on a baggy shirt and sweatpants doesn't make someone unsafe. It's about respect, not appearances. This mom nails it. Safety isn't negotiable, no matter how you look.
You guys, I am all dressed cute. Ready to go on a date. My date comes, he's 40 minutes late. He's 40 minutes late to pick me up. He comes into my house. He uses my bathroom. And then he breaks up with me. While I'm wearing this cute outfit. And now I'm sitting here crying. I'm just wondering when this is gonna stop happening. Oh my God, this man. He has $67 in his bank account. And I'm literally crying about him.
Dressing to impress becomes a masterclass in emotional rug pulls. Truly nothing screams date night disaster like a 40-minute late bathroom breakup artist leaving you sobbing in your finest.
It's going to be a yes or a no with Adam.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Is it going to be a yes or a no with Jess?
No.
I mean, he seems very nice. That's new for me. Not used to that one.
Honestly, in my dating life, I'm either hell yes or hell no.
Alright.
I'm just not instantly like, yeah.
It was a no because he just didn't feel like, I guess he said, you know, he's very hard or very soft on things. Harrison has a message right now that he's going to send over.
There is someone who wants to meet Jess.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I thought I gave up until updating made me find you.
Indecision meets rejection, and somehow both parties leave looking like they dodged a bullet. Spoiler, hard or soft on things sounds less like a deal breaker and more like a personality quiz fail.
In this race, I had to race girls in a 400, and I know there's no girls in the world that can beat me in a 400, so they ass was rolled. Then right about here, I'm thinking, why the I'm about to run it? I'm just definitely jogged, what the So boom, I activate my jogs. I wanted to entertain the crowd. I didn't want to just blow the girls out because that's boring. So I was like, I'm gonna let her get close. We come through like damn near 24. But I was thinking to myself, I can run 24 twice. She can't do no like that. So I never picked it up. It just looked like I did just because she was slowing down after she came through at 24. But this was still a jog mission. Like the jog never stopped. I never kicked nothing. And boom, it's time to come home, give it to a girl on my team, and she come through and get her down quick.
Nothing screams effortless dominance like letting your competition think they stand a chance while secretly sipping your metaphorical protein shake.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do anything and I don't need you.
Babe, you need help? Yo, babe, this note's pretty deep. Are you sure you don't need any help? I can't hear you. What was that? Say it again. Help! Okay, I'll come help you. Okay.
Nothing screams, I've got this, like immediately floundering under the weight of your own stubbornness. The soft glow of a controller's power button becomes the ultimate betrayal detector.
My pussy pig!
Ah, like a 4.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Humility takes a back seat and chaos rides shotgun. Spoiler, if you're handing out ratings in broad daylight, don't act surprised when the receipts come with an audience.
This is why girls don't feel safe in the gym. Look at this creep standing behind me. I couldn't believe the audacity.
Hey, can I get past? Just standing in the doorway for the exit.
This guy could have easily used the fire exit or the roof, but he just wanted to perv on me. All men are pigs.
This creep standing behind her is just another exaggerated skit. Guys, we know not every man in the gym is out to get you, but maybe stop filming people without consent too.
No! No! No!
No! Cue the internet freakout over literally existing in the same gym as someone recording. This skit is pure gold. The acting is so hilarious and spot on. Easily a 10 out of 10. I'd give it an encore round of applause if I could.
The library is?
I know it's a glass building, but I have no idea.
I'm just new to campus, so I'm lost.
So are we.
Oh, what are you guys' names?
Olivia and Bella.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm taken.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Have a good one.
Asking for directions turns into a masterclass in deflecting energy. Truly, nothing screams "I'm not interested" like dodging small talk with the finesse of a ninja on a mission. A guy's attempt to outgrow his insecurities ends up making everyone question his footwear choices.
I saw a tweet that said every girl knows a guy who would do anything for her and he's not her boyfriend.
Men have more respect for yourself than that. If she knows you would do anything for her and she's not dating you, she has little respect for you and she's keeping you around as a plan B or to make her feel better when some douchebag breaks her heart. Just like they say, if he wanted to, he would. Same goes for women. And this isn't some pick-me bullshit. I have 3 younger brothers and I will tell them the same thing over and over again. You're all my little brothers now. Stop doing boyfriend shit for a friend.
Being the fallback guy gets called out for what it truly is, a one-way ticket to Plan B City.
How come you took offense when I called you a 7?
Because I'm not a 7. Do I look like a 7?
You need to text. But why would you care what someone thinks?
I know my worth and I'm not a 7.
But why would you care what someone thinks?
Huh?
Why should you care what someone thinks?
Because I'm not a 7. Honestly, I really... 10 out of 10.
Then if you're not a 7, you're not a 7. You shouldn't care what a guy thinks.
A casual rating sends someone spiraling into an identity debate, only for her independence to clash with her apparent need for validation.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do everything myself and I don't need you.
You need help with that?
Thank you.
I got you, strong, independent woman.
Shut up.
Nothing screams strong woman energy like immediately needing assistance after flexing your self-reliance.
Would you date a guy that makes $35K a year?
I just love these.
No.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, why not? What's wrong, after all, with a guy that makes $35K a year?
I just wouldn't.
Is it about the money or something else?
I just don't think that could support my lifestyle.
I really wonder what some individuals out there actually do with all their money.
Well, how much do you expect him to make for you to have a comfortable life together?
I don't want to say this.
Oh, that's a good sign.
$1 million?
$1 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else wondering if that gentleman would also have to be at least 6 foot tall?
So with that $1 million, what kind of lifestyle are you looking to have?
I'm sure a great many of us were actually wondering that very thing.
I want to be able to travel, have a big family.
Okay.
Give them everything they want and need. And also have money for myself.
Okay. Does your boyfriend make $1 million a year?
No.
But is he on his way?
Yes, I think so.
So you want him to make $1 million when you're ready to have a family soon enough?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You don't expect him to make $1 million right now?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. But I'm sure there's a deadline.
This conversation feels like a job interview for boyfriend candidates, but instead of asking about hobbies or favorite movies, we're negotiating salary requirements and career deadlines. So, you make $35,000 now? Cool story, but let's talk about that $1 million 5-year plan. It's as if love is a business proposal, and everyone's walking around with invisible resumes, hoping their future partner's net worth clears some unspoken threshold. He probably glanced her way because of the impressive 50-pound lunges, but turns out looking at someone in the gym can get you labeled a creep. Context matters, folks.
Do you wish your ex did better?
I'm sorry, but my ex was perfect, and I f***ed it up, so.
What you do?
I was just crazy.
You're crazy?
No,
Yeah. She was checking the DMs, checking his phone when he sleep. She over here slashing tires and shit.
Delusion meets denial, and somehow you're the victim. Classic. Spoiler. Accountability looks better on her than your hot mess of excuses. Those 4 little words are officially the world's most predictable lie. Suddenly, I love you feels more like an afterthought as the friend-turned-lover saga unfolds.
Would you rate me? Scale of 1 to 10.
Is this for YouTube? What up, YouTube? I'll give you a solid 6.
Where confidence becomes comedy, and his reaction says it all. Pro tip, maybe don't turn every convo into a flex gone wrong.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
It's less of a conversation and more of an existential meltdown caught on camera, where every why adds another layer of drama, but zero clarity.
Excuse me. What the f do you think you're looking at?
Sorry, what?
What the f is wrong with you creep? Just staring at me?
No, my boy just walked
I can't even just work out?
My boy just walked in. I was just saying hi.
Yeah, sure. Whatever, you creep. Oh, you man, I can't even just exercise. You're like vultures around a carcass. You're disgusting.
Are you okay?
Shut up. Can't go anywhere without being harassed.
High becomes a felony, and working out turns into a high-stakes game of who's staring. Truly, nothing screams modern gym culture like accusing someone of harassment while flexing your indignation harder than your biceps.
Number one mistake guys make in a relationship.
Next question, cheat.
Why did you and your ex break up?
Oh, damn. We're getting deep.
That's what we do.
Well, he didn't cheat. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like your eyebrows. So, what's the truth behind their breakup?
I mean, look, Bingo was a good boy. It was really nice. He was a good boy.
It just didn't work out.
Being a decent human somehow becomes the ultimate relationship flaw. Truly, nothing screams modern dating culture like dumping someone for having the audacity to be kind and thoughtful.
So cute, I just want to bite your off.
I'm in shock. I have a girlfriend.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
I'm confused.
Me too.
Alright, have a good one.
Wild statements leave everyone baffled and somehow still in shock that someone's taken. Truly, nothing screams modern dating like casually dropping bombshells only to find out both parties are off the market.
It even did that. Look! I'm telling you, when I get that look. Don't play with me with my, look.
Overconfidence backfires, and suddenly you're calling out your own girlfriend while trying to flex.
So this girl says she will ask her best friend out of 10 years to be her boyfriend. And if he rejects her, she's gonna go live on TikTok. And she ended up going live. So you know what happened, man?
A few moments later.
Like, I'm not dwelling over no man. Like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Ladies, we up this summer. Trust. Focus on you this summer. Do not shoot your shot at these men. Don't shoot your shot. Let him shoot his shot if he wants to, but focus on yourself. He's the one.
A live streamed letdown turns into a self-love sermon faster than you can say blessing in disguise.
Would you rank yourself on the marketplace?
8.
Out of what, 100?
Okay, what is it? What we rating from 1 to 10?
If you, yeah.
Okay, 9.
Okay, have a good day.
Confidence meets delusion, and suddenly everyone's wondering if the ego scale is broken.
Convinced me that it is a better option to have a baby with a man than it is to do it on your own.
63% of the youth that takes their own life come from fatherless homes. 90% of homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes. 80% of with anger problems come from fatherless homes. 70% of juveniles in state-operated institutions come from fatherless homes. And 100% of the women saying the stuff you're saying come from a fatherless home too. That's so tough.
Suddenly, every societal issue, from runaway kids to overly sassy women, is being pinned on dads who ghosted the family barbecue.
Working out of the gym the other day, doing my thing. And a woman came, an attractive woman, but she was in my existing sight line, working out, taking a salt water. I would, look off into whatever. Yeah. And now she was there. And I'm like, I don't want to be a creep.
What'd you do?
I just aggressively looked in. Just like,
Men just want to work out in peace without fearing that a glance in someone's direction will get them labeled a creep. Context matters, folks.
I'm gonna propose this year.
What?
Can you believe the price of this beer? Inflation, am I right?
Proposing marriage somehow pivots to discussing beer prices like it's a presidential campaign promise. The glow-up vanishes faster than you can say beauty is subjective, and suddenly reality feels like a bait and switch.
How long have you guys been dating for? I'm assuming you're a couple?
We just passed 7 months, so.
You trust each other?
Yeah.
All right, so today we're gonna be swapping telephones and looking through different things.
We're busy looking at stuff right now.
We're not really in a time crunch or anything, so I don't see why it's a problem.
Okay, you guys got time. So swap phones. Yeah. All right. How's he looking?
He's looking good.
Nothing weird?
Nothing so far.
All right.
Really? Matt?
No.
You're literally texting Matt again.
Wait, who's Matt?
That's her ex.
You're going crazy. No, we're not. I'm not hanging out with Matt.
I'm looking at the screen, and it says, I'm leaving my boyfriend's house in 10 minutes. Do you want to hang out?
I think you're just being controlling.
You think I'm being controlling because I won't let you hang out with your ex?
He's just a friend.
Okay, well, guess what? I know a little someone named Olivia Rodrigo, and she has something to say to you.
You betrayed me. We can talk about this later.
No, we can't work this
Yeah,
out.
you guys work that one out. You betrayed him. You're a traitor.
Let's go. I'm leaving.
You betrayed me.
A casual phone swap turns into a cheating expose complete with a live soundtrack from Olivia Rodrigo.
Stop talking about your relationship to other people. When you get married, form a two-handed circle. Don't let nobody else in that circle. Because if you let your mama in, she gonna mess it up. If you can't let your friends in, they gonna mess it up. Form a two-handed circle, don't let nobody in it.
Marriage
Stop
advice sounds more like a wrestling match chant than relationship wisdom.
Need to hear this, but if you ask me what I'm doing and I'm telling you that I get my nails and feet done, the next follow-up to that should be how much?
Modern dating turns into a financial negotiation, and men are apparently expected to double as both sugar daddies and personal accountants.
So I had a man literally text me, do you want to go on a date this week? And I'm like, yeah, a date, are you kidding me? But little did I know, chivalry is dead. And he says, yeah, come over and watch a movie.
All right, you guys remember the girl that I invited out on that date last week and she ghosted me? I'm scrolling through TikTok and guess who pops up on my For You page? That same exact girl. This girl makes a video about how she's so excited for this date and she can't wait to see this guy who asked her out on this proper date, only to find out when it comes time for the guy to come pick her up, he shoots her a text saying, come on over, let's watch a movie.
Pre-wedding festivities sound more like a recipe for disaster than a celebration of love.
The hottest guy at Los Feliz right now.
That fat bartender.
Go kiss him.
Hey!
Oh, both of them! Both of them! Both of them! Both of them! Both of them!
Someone's bold attempt to crown the hottest guy ends with a camera-shy contender and an awkward memory lapse.
He has to make at least $200,000 a year.
Are you on drugs?
No.
Financial fantasies meet reality like a brick wall, and suddenly everyone's wondering if her standards are as high as her self-esteem.
Hey fellas, you've probably heard this from other men before, but I figured coming from a woman, it may be a little bit more valid. But you should not date a woman with a high body count.
Relationship advice takes a nosy detour into someone else's past, and suddenly everyone's an expert on who's worthy of love.
For dare, Emma.
Dare?
Go up to 3 strangers and ask for a hug. Here's your mic.
Hi guys. Is it okay if I ask you for a hug?
No, the man, sorry.
No?
Nope.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Damn. Can I have a hug?
Hell.
Really? Can I have a hug, please?
You want a hug?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Nope. A simple request for human connection turns into a soul-crushing parade of polite and not-so-polite rejections.
Oh, hey there, handsome.
Here we go again.
Yeah, you looking like a long-term relationship in that quarter zip.
It's just comfortable, okay?
I bet you'd look even better in a suit. Navy 3-piece.
Would you please stop dressing me with your eyes? Ugh.
You look like you'd make a great father.
I can be so much more than just a father. I could be that big daddy.
Whoa, settle down. When's the last time you got long-term relationship?
That is none of your business.
Oh, jeez, you're so tense. Why don't you come back to my place and we could open a bottle of wine and snuggle all night long?
Do I look like a simp to you? And by the way, I don't snuggle. I pork. No condi.
Jeez, okay, if you don't want a long-term relationship, just say so.
I shouldn't have to. I should be able to come out in public without being harassed by women for commitment.
Well, you may not be looking to be a boyfriend, but with that outfit, you're asking for it.
Wow, all you women want is a long-term relationship.
Yeah, well, you're not even that dateable anyway.
Cozy fashion choices become a dating Rorschach test for relationship expectations. Truly, nothing screams long-term vibes like a man in athleisure being mistaken for daddy material.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So I know we don't have much time, so I was wondering if I could try something new.
Sure.
So I'm part of an East African religion straight out of Ethiopia, so Sukan.
Sukan?
Yeah. And I was wondering if I could recite like a Sudanese prayer for you.
Okay.
Awesome. So if you close your eyes. Yeah, and that was it. Yeah. And what's your name?
Jay. Jaylene. Jay. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, it's okay.
Spirituality meets seduction, and somehow rejection becomes the closing prayer.
Difference between a creep and a non-creep.
Yeah, the creep is not attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even though the guy could be doing the exact same behavior.
Yes. And it would be, yeah, wholeheartedly acceptable if she was attracted to him.
Attraction becomes the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner of behavior. Double standards, like saying the same actions are fine for some, but creepy for others, based solely on vibes. Where a simple no thanks on the dance floor somehow feels like a punch to the ego.
I think the issue is with modern dating. The issue is these just want too much from a... Why you feel that way? I feel like that way because they just want too much from a... Like, goddamn, I can give a bitch $3,000 next week. I know 2 weeks later they're going to be like, you might hit up and be like, hey, what's up? And then she be like, oh, I'm hungry, and my phone off. I just gave you $3,000. What you mean? Your phone off and you hungry.
So you can give her what's like the world, but she's still not enough.
Man, I can get that $3,000 Lamborghini and woot woot and woot woot, and that still gonna be like, my phone off. And if you don't pay the phone bill, you just you an nigga, and she complained about it to her homegirls.
$3,000 feels like tossing cash into a bottomless pit labeled "Maybe she'll text me back." You drop stacks on designer bags, dinners that cost more than your rent, and vacations with Instagram potential, only for her to slide into your DMs saying,
"Anyways, Miss America, you can go." Wow. Oh, wow. But school.
This. It's about,
you can get.
You smash it?
Yeah, I'm smashing.
Alright, okay. What about her?
I can see the trash, bro.
Eve. It's not looking good, Bev. It's not looking good.
A one person's attempt at confidence turns into a masterclass in not caring about the fallout.
Did that kid say no to you?
Well, I mean, it was like obviously like a setup thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
He genuinely, he didn't want to kiss anyone. Not me, not no one. Like, no, he was not about it.
Oh,
and then
really?
he kissed a girl from college, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Rejecting a celebrity smooch becomes the ultimate flex in self-control and standards.
The worst type of car a guy can drive?
Honda.
Why a Honda?
My ex owns a Honda dealership.
Okay, since you're twerking, kiss or slap? I can't. You're too old for me. Kiss or slap? I can't.
Throwing shade at Econobox's backfires faster than you can say X's dealership.
33 is not old though. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I got one.
Nice. How old is your wife?
Yeah, so she's 28.
Oh, you have a
Oh,
wife?
got
That was
me
a
in trouble
test.
there.
You failed.
I failed. My bad. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah.
You got a brother?
I do, but he lives in Virginia.
Alright, I'm trying to have a farm. Virginia's for lovers. I'm a lover. I can go there.
A simple question about kids spirals into accidental adultery admissions and geography-based pickup lines.
Prove that I am a strong, independent woman who don't need man to carry heavy stuff. Okay? This is the time. 3, 2, 1. Strong, independent woman. Huh? Yeah. Thank you.
Nothing screams strong woman like face planting into your own contradictions faster than the box hits the floor.
What makes you think this is okay to post? You and your friend film that man in the background. You make that face all to make a joke at his expense that he's unattractive, that he's ugly, that he's not your type. And then you post it on social media. For what? Did you ever stop to think what that man would feel like if he saw that video? What would you feel like if two men did this to you? What would the response be on social media? I can't believe you think this is okay to do to somebody. You know, just because you think you're attractive doesn't mean you get to treat people like this. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Filming and mocking someone just because you think they're unattractive is cruel, not clever. Imagine the outrage if the roles were reversed. Do better.
You asked me out, but you didn't even follow me. That's fake love.
Why do you want to follow?
Why do you have a lot of followers?
Because I stream and I do YouTube.
Okay, and don't you want them to follow you?
Well, why should I follow you?
Because I'm cool as
How do I know that?
Because you don't know me.
I don't even know you.
He is pretty cool, man.
You sent it because you're a simp, bro.
Oh,
I'm not a simp.
Excuse you.
He's
a gentleman.
He's a fit kid. He sees a pretty girl and he's like, oh my God, follow her.
I'm not. Okay, you know what?
It's your loss. It's your loss.
It's my loss?
It's your loss.
It's my loss.
It's your loss.
My leg's over. I didn't follow her, chat. My leg's over. Oh my god, I didn't follow her, chat. I got you.
Hey, this is not my message. Just follow back.
Oh,
that
follow
never
back.
happens.
Okay, alright, bet.
See, the ratio's low.
Okay.
That's cool stuff. Yeah.
You look better on IG.
Oh.
No. You know what? That came out wrong.
You look better on IG.
No.
That's what bro just said.
This whole exchange feels like a middle school cafeteria drama, but make it Twitter. You didn't follow me? Fake love. Screams like someone just committed the ultimate social media betrayal, because apparently not hitting that follow button is now grounds for eternal heartbreak.
A lot of people were tagging me on this video yesterday. I made a response to it, but when I went to post it, she had taken the video down, which shows me that she listened to her followers that were defending that man, and she wanted to do better. But then today I got tagged on it again. She reposted it, put it back on her page. So here's my thoughts. First off, this is not harassment. Sure, he could have been a little bit nicer, but this man is not harassing you. And this doesn't make him a Karen. You know what this makes him? The other 99.9% of people that are in the gym that don't film their workouts and aren't influencers. You have to understand that just because you're comfortable filming yourself, your body, to post on social media doesn't mean that everybody else is too. This is actually one of the #1 fears that so many people have, and the reason they won't go to the gym, because they don't want to be in somebody else's video. You also have to understand that your filming is never a priority over somebody else's right to feel comfortable. They pay for a gym membership to use that space, and they should never have to wait to use a machine because you're filming a video. So to this young woman, you look great, you have a large platform. I hope you decide to do better and be a true leader in fitness.
This man wasn't harassing anyone. He was simply exercising his right to feel comfortable in the gym, and reposting the video shows a lack of understanding that filming isn't more important than others' space and comfort.
Exactly do you think you were running away from when you just, slowly cut him off?
I realized that he was not my ex. And I'm definitely looking for that in people, and that's problematic.
Did you or your ex break it off with you?
My ex broke it off with me.
Why?
No! I let a male friend get a little too comfortable and essentially cheated on him. We made out, and that was wrong. And he broke it off when I told him. I was honest about it.
How long were you guys together?
5.5 years.
And what led to you cheating on him?
It was honestly like a super innocent night. Like me and this guy and another girlfriend went to go get a drink, and it was casual. Like my friend decided she wanted to go home, and I was like, I want to stay out because no one was in town. And we ended up hanging out, and he kissed me, and I didn't stop it immediately, and I regret that. It was wrong, and like I said, I tried to be honest about it and tell him that I still was, wanting to be committed to him, but it didn't work out.
Well, thank you for your honesty. It takes a lot to share that with the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you understand why some men would hate if their woman had a girls' night out? It's because when you're in that environment, certain things tend to happen.
Yeah, especially if you don't set boundaries. Like I have definitely had trouble with that. Like not being able to perceive whether someone was interested in being my friend or more than that. And that's something I had to learn the hard way.
A drunken night and blurred boundaries turned a 5-year relationship into a cautionary tale.
Alright, so turn up. You alright? How's it going? You having a nice time? This looks cozy, doesn't it? Well, I was just going for a walk, wasn't I? What are you doing here? That's the important question.
Just having some sweet for lunch.
Oh yeah. Olives for lunch, really? I think I'm actually filming. Because I can. Yeah, but you can't film like why are you filming me? Because this isn't anything really to do with me. This is between you two, so why are you filming me?
Well, it's fine.
Really? Every day. together.
Yeah.
Is that it? We're together.
Cozy lunches and poorly timed walks turn into a wife's front row seat to betrayal.
What if he doesn't have a mom?
That's even worse.
Bro, you're scaring the hoes.
This exchange is like a bizarre twist on The Lion King, where even in death, Mom's ghost is still haunting the chat to protect her son from bad women.
So I know we're getting off here really fast, but you're kind of cute. Kiss or slap?
I can slap it.
Yes. I gotta get off.
Romance derails faster than you can say next stop. Public humiliation, like getting turned down on a train where there's literally nowhere to run.
You didn't need a spot for that.
He never does.
Recharter. That's all you do. Recharter without me and you're fine.
You did not need a spot for that. Are you okay?
That was crazy. I don't know. I
This exchange feels like a chaotic mix of gymnastics and existential crisis, like watching someone attempt a backflip while yelling, "I don't need a spot."
Accidentally sent a clip of her cheating to her BF.
I'm in it! Stop stealing my rent!
Gigi, you in a video?
Come on, I'm so bad. You want to really do something. I need a process that.
My friend accidentally.
Sending incriminating evidence to your boyfriend becomes the ultimate self-sabotage move, and friends turn into an audience for the chaos.
Oh.
No.
What are you doing?
You do not.
Hey.
You do not.
What are you doing?
Bruh.
What?
You do not take pictures of me.
Oh my God.
Right. Look what you're doing, kid.
A blue dress becomes the battleground for identity politics, and manhandling someone is apparently the height of ladylike behavior.